From the studios of Blackwater Media in the great city of Atlanta, it is time for another Swamp Chat. I am your host, Dr. William Lester, here to talk about all things news and notes on Blackwater Media. I haven't done one of these in a while, and I thought I would just take a little time out and just kind of throw some things out there and kind of let you know what's going on with Blackwater Media and just just try to keep everybody up to speed. It feels like summer. Summer does not begin when the calendar says it begins. It begins when you feel like it's summer. And that's absolutely what it feels like. It's rainy and muggy and humid and everything. And it's summer in the ATL, I can tell you that. So I wanted to let you know that we're going to put out the Nightfall Radio Show Anthology 4 over the weekend. So look out for that. Just another great collection of stories for you. It'll be really, basically, it'll be out just behind this conversation. So I hope you guys enjoyed. I've got a lot of responses from the anthologies. People really like those, and I can understand it because it's really good listening. It's a really good listening format, really good listening scenario, because it's like, hey, taking a road trip, it's perfect. Or you're around the house, kids are out of school, maybe you have a week or so vacation, whatever. You sit back, put on your headphones and listen. And maybe you're working the grill, maybe you're in the kitchen doing some prep, whatever it is. People really take to the anthology. I wanted to say something else too. On the Blackwater Media YouTube channel, I have created a series of playlists, which I hope for you will serve the same purpose. It's a great way for you to enjoy long-term listening. You can play them at random or play them in or whatever YouTube allows you to do. But when you go to the Blackwater Media YouTube channel, click on the playlist tab and check it out. And it's great. It's got some really great long-term or long-form listening opportunities. I wanted to throw something out. I don't know whether I'll get any responses or reactions to it, but it's something that kind of came into my mind the other day. But way back, I put out something called the Blackwater Trilogy. There were 3 stories that were based on short stories that I'd written. One was called Killing Moon. One was called Crawler. And the other was called Swamp Lily. And all of these stories, or each of these stories, were all based in this area, this region. They're all based in this region that I call the Blackwater, which is the deepest, darkest, densest, most foreboding part of the Okefenokee Swamp. And I really liked the idea of having this one area where all of these crazy ass, weird, scary things happened. And if you go back and listen to those stories, if you go to, you can listen on YouTube, but if you go to blackwatermedia.net, you can kind of scroll around and find them. But what I realized is that I had started universe building, and when you listen to the stories, you will hear kind of crossover things. You will hear different elements that make all 3 stories cross-connect. And so it came into my head the other day, you're universe building. And so I started thinking, well, what is the Blackwater Media in universe? What is it? It's a place, an isolated place deep in the Okefenokee Swamp where all kinds of weirdness happens. Whether it's monsters or werewolves, vampires, swamp creatures, whatever the hell. And what can I do with that moving forward? How many different ways can I add on or tie in and what have you? If you have any thoughts on that, just reach out and let me know. But it's something that I'm kind of in the formative stages of, kind of rolling around in this big head, that I'd like to see what I could do creatively with that. Again, you guys, in terms of listening, there's the Blackwater Media YouTube channel. There is, of course, as I said, blackwatermedia.net. There's a Blackwater Media Facebook page. And you can also listen. I have a Twitter page, which just has my name, Dr. William Lester. You can find Blackwater Media stories there alongside some of the other madness that I dip into. I decided, I'm going to try, and underline the word try, to give myself a little bit of a break. I've been kind of creating content at a little bit of a breakneck pace. Worried about, I have to have something out this week. Got to have something out next week. And it's really a bit much. And I'm trying to slow down. I'm trying to force myself to slow down. And don't get me wrong. I mean, I love creating the content. I love the whole process of writing and recording and editing, and I love everything. But I need to give myself a little bit of breathing space, just for the sake of sanity and for the sake of the quality of the material, frankly. And I think I said this in the last Swamp Chat. I think I said that I wasn't going to get so much caught up in making sure there was something out every week. And then I proceeded to keep doing the same thing. Well, I've got to pull myself back. There are things in the pipeline. There are things that I'm working on. I mean, I have a number of stories that are in various phases of creation / production. And some of them are almost ready for recording. Some of them still need tweaking in terms of writing and editing. So there is material coming. I mean, it's going to be a cool Blackwater Media summer. So hang with me for sure. You're going to have content all summer long. And of course, like I said, the Nightfall Radio Show Anthology 4 is kind of like the lead into that. And so, as always, you can look forward to a summer full of good content. I want to appreciate all the supporters. A lot of new people have kind of shown up on the YouTube channel, and I want to thank a lot of those people who are just always inevitably there when the new stuff comes out. They're inevitably there to give it a listen, give it a like. A lot of you even comment. I really, really appreciate that. And like I said, summer's just beginning, and I'm kind of excited. I'm not going to break my neck so much anymore, but some really good stuff is on the way. I hope you guys have enjoyed the last few weeks, month or so of stories, and please, please, please reach out and communicate with me. Let me know what you think of the material. Give me some feedback. And I really appreciate each and every one of you that are listening and part of the Blackwater Media family. So, we're coming up on a Friday. I hope you guys have a super duper weekend, and I will talk to each and every one of you next time.